Dexter Season 6 episode review video. Before I get into that, though, pretty important, if you want to call it up to the point where I am, you're rewatching or watching Dexter, or you're just not entirely sure, then you definitely need to take the initiative and pay attention to the episode's title, which of course I'll mention, as well as put in the description for you. If that happens to be the case, you're not caught up, it would be my recommendation that you don't watch this video any further to avoid any potential spoilers. This will be Dexter Season 6 Episode 4. The title of this episode is called A Horse of a Different Color. And this will be my review, reaction, recap after just finishing watching the episode very early this morning. We start off with Brother Sam, who's baptizing Nick. Dexter wants Harrison to say hi to Brother Sam. Guess not. Dexter tells Brother Sam he'll be bringing back his car in again. Drives too fast, bad karma. Dexter gets called by Deb to the crime scene spectacle. Body parts sewn onto mannequins, put on horses. Turns out that Mike Anderson got the job as the new detective. Dexter mentions a killer with faith. Whoever did this must be a member of my tribe, but this is a horse of a different color, Dexter says. The killer left a message, 12:42. Deb mentions how much does this fucker have to say? The guy's not a serial killer yet, though. As he's only killed 2 thus far, 3 would make him a serial killer. Jamie calls Dexter and says Harrison isn't feeling good. That's all she really has to do is to sit and watch Harrison. She doesn't have any story yet, no development yet. We don't even know anything about Jamie yet, other than the fact that she's related to Batista. Tom Matthews, Deborah, says that Deborah Morgan is the new face of the department. LaGuerta mentions to Deb that she still hasn't finished her therapy, as the shooting was 2 weeks ago, she says. Mike Anderson says Deb should be more professional, as it looks like she just got done going to Hoedown. Intern Ryan flirts with Masuka as she wants to go into the evidence room, mentions the Trinity Killer and the Bay Harbor Butcher, wants to see things from those cases. Masuka says the FBI has all that stuff. Mike Anderson goes over all this religious crap. He apparently knows a lot about religion. Deb says they're looking for a religious nutbag. Geller says it's happening. Travis, people are afraid. Travis thinks the waitress at the restaurant they're at likes him. Harrison has a poop explosion, Jamie says. If it happens again, she's going to take him to the doctor. Dexter tells Brother Sam about the 4 Horsemen case. Sam talks about faith. You put it in the wrong thing, it will fuck shit up, essentially. Deb crossed the line in the brother-sister interaction while on the elevator with Dexter. Masuka sees Deb in a skirt, and he has an image for later on tonight. LaGuerta mentions, or I should say LaGuerta admires Deb's shoes, but they hurt Deb's feet, so she's taking them off. Dexter mentions to Ghost Harry that there may be 2 Doomsday Killers. Masuka gets a call about an auction as they have the ice truck killer mannequin hand with the nails the fingernails painted, and he checks it out and he confronts Ryan about selling the ice truck killer mannequin arm. Masuka says get out, and essentially intern Ryan is fired. Oh darn. Deb talks to the press. Come on, Deb, don't go into meltdown mode now, Dexter says. Oh no, Harrison's temperature is 104 degrees. Dexter signs the consent for surgery. Sam calls Dexter to tell him that his car's ready yet again. Dexter says his son's about to go in for surgery. Can it wait? Quentin finds a joint in Batista's new Trans Am. Batista's new Trans Am. But it must have been the previous owner. So Quinn and Batista end up smoking it. Deb mentions that Dexter may want to let Astor and Cody know Harrison is in surgery. Brother Sam shows up at the hospital to give support to Dexter, because that's what he can do. And he probably prayed too. Brother Sam shares a story about his dad shooting a man in the face with him when he was younger, right by him. Brother Sam says one day when he was choking someone trying to kill them, he saw the light. Geller is mad that Travis is going out to dinner with this waitress, and Travis and this waitress Erin end up getting it on. Geller, I can't talk all of a sudden, watches. The kid's a champ. He made it through with flying colors. Harrison's gonna be okay. Sigh of relief. Matthews says everybody loves his new spark plug, a lieutenant. Keep up the good fucking work, Matthews says. Matthews' voice is just so, like, iconic. Mike Anderson says Deb should watch the language. Man, Mike Anderson has all this advice. Erin is tied up and gagged. It's part of God's plan now, Geller says. Deb calls Dexter to a crime scene. Jamie insists as she can handle Harrison. Catch of the day as there are some bloody fish. And then Dexter sees a blood trail that leads to something, and they find Erin at the crime scene, alive, but it was actually booby-trapped, like Home Alone, sort of, and her jugular gets punctured. Kill number 3, it's official. He's a serial killer, or he or she is a serial killer. A bunch of locusts are also flying around. And then Dexter sees who may be Doomsday number 2. Whatever this guy believes, he knows it to be true, Dexter says to end the episode. So, this episode didn't really give me much, in my opinion. It was watchable for 5 o'clock in the morning when I started watching it. I'm going to give the score of the episode a 7.6 out of 10. The male character of the episode would be Brother Sam for showing up at the hospital and giving Dexter support as well as telling him his story. The female character of the episode is going to be Deb. She is really kicking ass right now. Very underrated character. At least, I mean, how many... I've had to rewatch this show 9 times to finally like Deb. What was I paying attention to before? And then, yeah, my favorite moment would probably be when Matthew says, good fucking... or keep up the good fucking work. That was my favorite moment. So you've heard what I have to say. I don't know if Soderquist came in this episode or not. If he did, it was a very quick glimpse. He's not featured as much as he used to be. But you have heard what I have to say, and now it's your turn. If you're a fan of Dexter or Dexter New Blood, keep watching these reviews. And if you want to help me out with the YouTube algorithm, please smash that like button. Obviously, I'm trying to grow the channel, but I can't grow the channel without your help. So if you're not liking the video already, like it now. It takes literally a second, half a second. Sound off in the comment section about what your thoughts are. What would you score it? Who would be your character of the episode, male and female? What was your favorite moment? You can share this video with whomever you want. If you want to put it on your social media platform, that'd be cool too. And last but certainly not least, don't forget to hit that sub button. You're watching the video anyway. Subscribe to the channel, join the team, show your damn support, and be a part of something special. NJ Dev will return.